This new AI agent is insane. You are spending way too long on code that an AI could handle in minutes. You are reviewing pull requests that never needed your eyes in the first place. You're testing everything by hand when there is a smarter way. There is an AI agent right now that can plan, write, test, fix, and ship code completely on its own, and the latest version just changed everything. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you will know exactly how it works and how to start using it today. What is up, everyone? I am Julian, and welcome back to the channel where we break down the AI tools that actually matter. Today, we are talking about Devon 2.2, the autonomous AI software engineer built by Cognition AI. But first, if you are new here, hit subscribe because every week I bring you real practical breakdowns of the AI tools that are worth your time. So what even is Devon? It is not like GitHub Copilot or Cursor, where it auto-completes lines while you work. Devon is a fully autonomous AI agent. You give it a task, a bug to fix, a feature to build, a code base to clean up, and it handles the entire job from start to finish. It plans the work, it writes the code, it runs tests, it catches bugs, it fixes them, it opens a pull request, all without you sitting there watching it. Think of it less like a tool and more like a teammate working in the background while you focus on higher level decisions. Devon launched in early 2024. The original version was impressive, but cost $500 a month. Too steep for most people. Devon 2.0 came out in April 2025 and dropped the entry price down to $20 a month, which opened it up to a lot more developers. And now on February 24th, 2026, they shipped Devon 2.2, their biggest update since launch. The setup process is also worth mentioning because it is simpler than you might expect. You do not need to configure a complex environment or write a bunch of custom prompts before Devon can be useful. You connect your repository, describe what you want done the same way you would explain it to a developer, and Devon takes it from there. The learning curve is low. The main adjustment is getting used to writing clear task descriptions, because the more specific you are, the better the output you get back. The first big upgrade is computer use. Before this update, Devon could use a browser to test web apps. Now it has access to a full Linux desktop environment, meaning it can launch and operate actual desktop applications, not just run terminal commands. So when Devon builds something, it can open the application on screen, click through it, and send you back screen recordings of everything it did. It is no longer writing code and hoping it works. It is actually testing your app the way a human would. New users signing up today get desktop support turned on by default. The second upgrade is Devon Review Autofix. Before a pull request ever reaches you, Devon runs a review pass on its own code, checking for logic errors, missing edge cases, and style issues. So you are not just getting an AI that writes code, you are getting one that reviews and fixes its own work before you see it. Now, here is something I want to pause on. When I first started exploring tools like Devon, I did not know where to begin. There are so many AI tools out there, and figuring out which ones fit a real workflow takes time. That is when I found a community called AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 members all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. If you are serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in the description. The third upgrade is speed. Session startup dropped from around 45 seconds down to roughly 15 seconds, 3 times faster. If you are doing quick iterative work, that waiting time adds up. The faster startup makes Devon viable for small tasks, not just big long-running jobs. They also rebuilt the interface to bring planning, coding, and reviewing into one clean experience. There is also a new integration with Linear. Teams can now route tasks directly from their Linear backlog to Devon, bug fixes, dependency updates, test coverage, documentation. Instead of that work sitting in the queue for weeks, Devon ships a PR and your engineers just review the output. Now, let me give you some real-world context. Nubank used Devon to migrate an ETL system with over 6 million lines of code, a project originally estimated at 18 months and 1,000 engineers. With Devon handling the coding work, it got done in a couple of weeks. Engineers reviewed and guided, but Devon did the heavy lifting. Litra, a legal technology company, used Devon to increase their test coverage by 40%. That cut their regression testing cycles from 3 weeks down to 2 days. Real teams, real results. New users get $10 in free credits when they sign up with a work email, enough to run some tasks and see how it handles your kind of work. The core plan starts at $20 a month. Devon measures usage in agent compute units. A typical front-end task uses about 1 to 2 units. Larger teams can look at team or enterprise plans, for more parallel sessions and API access. Setup takes around 15 to 30 minutes. Connect your GitHub or GitLab repo, and you are ready to go. It is also worth keeping an eye on where Cognition AI is taking this long term. Devon 2.2 adds desktop computer use, faster startup, and self-reviewing code. But the trajectory here is toward an agent that can handle increasingly complex and open-ended work over time. Each version has been more capable than the last. The jump from $500 a month to $20 a month happened in one release. The jump from browser only to full desktop happened in another. The pace of improvement is fast, and that is something worth paying attention to if you are thinking about where AI fits into your workflow over the next year or two. Now, a question I get a lot is, how does Devon compare to something like Cursor or Claude Code? And the honest answer is they serve different purposes. Cursor is great for fast inline edits, where you are in the driver's seat and want AI helping you write code in real time. Claude Code is strong for terminal heavy work and large scale refactoring. Devon is for when you want to hand the whole task off and come back to a finished PR. They are not really competing. Most serious teams end up using all three, depending on the job. And here is something worth knowing if you are not a developer. You do not have to be an engineer to get value from Devon. Product managers are using it to prototype ideas without waiting on the dev team. Founders are using it to build and ship small features independently. QA teams are using it to write and run test suites they would have spent days on manually. The barrier to working with code has genuinely dropped because of tools like this. And Devon 2.2 pushes that even further. Devon works best for developers and teams with a backlog of well-defined tasks, bug fixes, dependency updates, adding tests, small features. The clearer your task, the better the output. It also has real limits on very complex, tangled code bases. Something to keep in mind before committing to a plan. Zooming out for a second, what Devon represents is a real shift in how software gets built. We're moving from AI that helps you write code to AI that actually ships code. That is a meaningful difference. It does not replace the need for skilled engineers who understand systems, make architectural decisions, and set direction. But it does mean that a lot of the execution work, the actual typing, testing, and iterating, can be delegated. And that changes what engineers can do with their time. If you want to go deeper on AI tools like this one, how to actually implement them, not just what they do, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What is working, what is not, which tools are worth your time, which ones to skip, no hype, just solid practical guidance from people doing the work. Link in the description. And if you want the full process SOPs and 100 plus AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You will get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are crushing it with AI. If this was useful, drop a like. It genuinely helps the channel, and I will see you in the next one.